Let's say we found something to cling to and understood our direction in life, but it won't work without one more element, our intended purpose. Why did we come into this world in the first place? This is about that do what you wish thing. What is it that you wish for? The answer to this question doesn't exist. We try to piece together this puzzle throughout whole life. There are no other options though. You just have to do it. And I'm going to introduce another aspect of that conundrum. Let's talk about what can be taken as a genuine wish and how it manifests itself. People tend to understand the term wish completely wrongly. For our intellect, a wish is like a thought about something desired. I think that I want something. It has nothing to do with a true wish. A real wish is more like a feeling, a thirst for a particular emotional experience, something ethereal and formless. Therefore, it can't be expressed by a thought, not even close. And generally, that feeling is very discomforting. You might come across a picture on the internet called a perfectionist's hell. It shows a group of elements which are in perfect order aside from one that misaligns. A perfectionist experiences deep discomfort looking at that and feels the sharp need to fix it, to put that aberrant detail into the place where it belongs. This is the exact way how our genuine wish displays itself. We experience the same desire to change something in this world. We're born to bring changes in order to make the world better. To make better means to improve this world according to our needs, so it fits us to the highest possible extent. It means to eliminate that inward discomforting feeling of something in this reality that works not properly. Thus, a true wish is a niche of a perfectionist that dictates to bring an aberrant element to the place where it belongs. There are only two viable options to achieve it. You can either create something new or improve something that already exists. In case of implementing new stuff, our wish manifests itself as when we see a blank space somewhere. We feel it in our bones that there is this nasty vacant lot which has to be filled. For instance, we might feel that a musical style is missing, or an idea, or a book, or a kind of goods, or maybe there is no particular brand or technology. You see clearly that gap and understand what it can be filled with. The feeling that you are actually able to accomplish that is quite clear and unambiguous. In case of bringing improvements to existing things, you see how something functions and understand that it's not 100% effective and might be augmented. You feel the need to change it, and this is really uncomfortable. This is how our real wishes show themselves, via stirring us up and irritating. In fact, aside from those two options, you can't do anything reasonable. If you are thinking about something global and far from your own life, kind of making the world more righteous, these are intentions that the way to hell is paved. Because this world is already righteous, it's equitable to the maximum, and any attempts to improve it lead only to new problems. Indeed, history can vouch for that. You know too little about how things work to think that you are able to meddle with the world and get your dirty hands on such complicated and finely built constructions. At the same time, if you feel clearly that you are able to change something right now in your immediate environment, here you go, do it. As this is your wish and you are in the right to change anything, either to implement new stuff or improve existing one. If you manage to perceive which local elements of the world or absence of something make you feel irritated, itchy, nervous, and combine it with what I was saying before about imagining your would be ideal world, then the probability that you eventually achieve it becomes really tangible. It's odds on that, though, that you will misinterpret your wish as it's almost impossible to understand it 100% correctly. You might fail to achieve your goals as your aims might be stated by your intellect in a wrong way. Nevertheless, in the process, being oriented by those aforementioned weird feelings and cravings, you are bound to experience what you are supposed to experience, which is the main indicator of a life that we truly want to live.